Hello and welcome to hankgames Without Hank. My name is John Green, manager of the AFC Wimbledon Wimbly Womblys. As you can see, I have hopefully, thanks to Brandon, I think I've improved the camera situation. I'm wearing an AFC Wimbledon hat, by the way, very on brand. Hold on, I have to find the problem I'm solving. It was down there. Okay, I'm here to solve your problems, and I'm very excited about the opportunity to solve this problem from Evie, who writes, "My name is Evie, and I have a problem. First, thanks to donating to the Project for Awesome, Evie. My problem is I'm an artist, the music kind, and I have been working my butt off for so many years, but it's just not taking off. Everyone that hears my music tells me it's amazing, including music blogs, but it's not getting featured. I'm not getting plays. It's just not happening. I rebranded recently, so I kind of feel like I'm starting over, and I want it to work this time. What should I do? Took my Chevy to the Evie." And then Evie includes a link to one of their songs, which we'll put in the description. So that's the first way we're going to solve your problem, Evie, is we're going to put your song in the description. And everybody who's watching this video, I hope that you will go listen to Evie's song and offer some encouragement, because it is really, really difficult to be an artist. It's a very hard way to make a living. And one of the uncomfortable things about it is that in addition to needing to... Oh, goodness gracious! Oh, good Lord. That was a real... I mean, we always pass out of the back, but that was almost catastrophic. In addition to needing to be talented and having to work hard and all of that stuff, you also have to get lucky. And that's like a really hard thing to accept, that sometimes you don't get lucky. I think you have to take advantage of your opportunities, but you still need to get the opportunities. And those can be very hard to come by, and that can be really, really frustrating. I don't know anything about the world of music. I'm not going to, oh man, we are one step away from a shot. I'm not going to pretend that I do. I don't really know much about building an audience, except, you know, I'm going to solve your problem, but I'm not going to pretend that this is easy, because I don't think it is. Most of the problems that I get are not easy to solve. I miss the problems that are just like, how do I tell these people that I killed their cat? That's a problem I can... Why do we have Raffo in goal? What the heck was I thinking? He's a 14-year-old child, and we have the very talented George Long for the rest of the season. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to get him some game experience, or maybe I just am terrible at FIFA. By the way, quick update on the squad before I go back to solving Evie's problem. The 2018 Wimbly Womblys are performing okay, but I keep thinking that we're just one change away from being a great team. Like, I think we're like one formation shift away. So I'm trying the 4-3-3-3 holding. It's new for us, and I'm giving it a try, at least for the first half, because I don't think we've found our best. I just don't think we've found the formation that's going to make us click just yet. Although, to be fair, we could also just not pass to the other team, and that would probably help us score more goals. So my only tip for building an audience, there was a long time that you guys don't know about where I was trying to build an audience and it went very, very slowly. This was first when I was, trying to get opportunities to write for an audience of any kind, really. The first big break that I got was through my friend Amy Krause Rosenthal, who actually wasn't my friend at the time. I just sort of knew her, and she offered me the chance to record something for the radio on WBEZ. I think when you're starting out, the first thing is that, and it seems like you're doing this, Evie, is that you take every opportunity you get and you take it seriously, even if it's a small thing and it's going to be for a small audience. You treat it as if it isn't, as if it's, the most important work that you can be doing, because it is the most important work you can be doing. So none of this is about like the creative process of how to write good songs or make good music or anything, because I truly don't know anything about that, as I think anybody who's ever heard me sing would be able to tell you. But oh man, maybe we just needed to lift the ball there. So for a long time, I was trying to build an audience and a community around my work, and it went very slowly. But that doesn't. That was a good save by Rotho. That doesn't mean that it wasn't working at all. So I used to write these commentaries for WBZ for my local NPR station when I lived in Chicago, and it was they didn't reach a huge audience, but the people who heard them seemed to like them, and that was really gratifying. But it was also kind of frustrating, and it seems similar to the frustration that you're having, Evie, where I felt like people who were listening to these radio commentaries thought that they were good, but I couldn't get more people to listen to them, and that was really frustrating. Now, looking back, they weren't that good, so there's that. I wasn't, I think in some ways my taste was pretty good, but my ability to execute wasn't quite there yet. And that just took time and practice. But I needed at least a small audience to put in that time and to get that practice. I needed, some people responding to my work for it to work, for lack of a better way of saying it. I mean, this formation is clearly not working, and so I am going to switch it up. So I did lots of things to try to build an audience. I gave away, this was back in the days of CDs. I gave away CDs of my work. That was the first thing, and that was actually pretty effective. Not overwhelmingly effective, but fairly effective. I gave away CDs of my work. I responded to every email. I MySpaced people to try who had listened to my work or expressed an interest in it to say thank you. But again, it was really, really slow. It felt like I was trying to convert people to my work literally one at a time. However, that is sort of how it happens. Even now, even now, I feel like I'm, it's one person at a time. Like I'm making something new for the first time in a while, the Anthropocene Reviewed, my new podcast, and it's been really fun and interesting to make something new. But I've gone back to that problem of like, how do I introduce people to this new thing? And I can introduce my existing audience to it, but how do I find new people who might like it? And that continues to be a problem. Now, obviously, I'm in the, oh my God, referee. Obviously, I'm in the incredibly lucky position where I can give projects that I'm working on a huge amount of activation energy because of the existing enthusiasm and interest that Nerdfighteria has built up over the years, and the kind of faith, I guess, that they show my work, so that they're willing, lots of people are kind of willing to give me the benefit of the doubt and do some, engage in something new that I'm doing and work with me in that process and everything. And that is so helpful. I couldn't do it at this point in my career. I don't think I could do it without that, because I have so much more obligations outside of work, the mostly parenting. Yeah, that's it, actually. Parenting. So I guess to me, the way to solve, oh my God, are you kidding me? Did it go in the net? No, it didn't. That's good news. I think that guy used to play for us. I think that might be Les Moore. Anyway, I guess the way that I would solve this problem for you is A, telling everyone to go listen to Evie's song and give thoughtful feedback, and ideally mostly compliments, and then go listen to more of Evie's songs. Oh God. Oh, I mean, who do you think you are? You think you're Cristiano Ronaldo? Come on, Rotherham. I know everybody's excited about another 0-0 draw. So am I, believe me. All right, we're trying to beef up the central midfield, bringing on Trotter, who, by the way, I met in real life last week. Really nice guy. Really, funny and smart and self-deprecating, and I really enjoyed meeting him, and I loved the way that he talked, especially to young fans of the Dons. It reminded me of what I love about AFC Wimbledon. It's Lyle Taylor. It is. happened. A terrible celebration, but it wasn't Lyle Taylor because I substituted him off at halftime. It was Ball John Green. Ball John Green has been responsible for so many more goals than other John Green this season. It's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know if other John Green has taken on other obligations, but look how far away he was from the goal in that situation. Mr. Managerino loves it. He loves it, and I love it too. Yes, I agree, Mr. Managerino. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's just magnificent. His brow is a little low for my tastes, but I love his goals. He's a great finisher. He's a born finisher. And, yeah, that's good. We're going to win the game, I think. 73rd minute. We have had a little bit of trouble in defense. We've looked a little bit weak, but we've got Raffo back there, and he's provided a really good goalkeeping performance, I think. Let's go to Ball John Green. What the frick was that, man? What? Andy Barcham. Mr. Managerino is like, what was going on there, Andy Barcham? All right, let's take our time on this throw-in. It's no emergency. Let's go to other John Green. That's good. It's good. Turn. Oh, yeah. I don't know if he's just not as strong. I rely a lot on strength because I'm not very good at FIFA, you know? So I don't know if he's not as strong or what exactly his issue is, but it does seem to be something. Wow, they really closed down on me there. So yeah, I guess the two things I would say are A, I'm going to solve your problem by encouraging people to go listen to your music, and B, I think it's something that, especially in the beginning, happens literally one person at a time. I do think that, you know, marketing and promotion can help if you get the right partner. I don't know much about the recording industry, but if you have the right partner in that process, I do think it can really help. But I think the main thing is you. It's John Green. Oh, he should have passed to his husband. Anyway, I know that it's I know how difficult it can be and how slow a process and how frustrating it can be. And the truth is that, you know, a lot of times people it doesn't end up being what you do for a career. But that doesn't mean that it can't continue to be part of your life. I don't know. I find making art for money still to be so weird and so fragile, and I'm on the incredibly, ridiculously far end of the luck curve, and I feel guilty about that sometimes just because I know how much luck is involved. Speaking of luck, it's John Green. We've just been talking about how he's struggling for goals, and he's a beautiful finish. It's magnificent. And then he does like a little forward roll, which is excellent. I really liked that forward roll. But this is the main thing. Ball John Green opens up the space for him, and then other John Green, Nay Bennett, puts it in the back of the net. It is a beautiful goal right into the side netting. He's big. I don't remember the rest. Why does he have a mustache, Meredith? Why did we make that decision? Was that your call? What was I thinking? Bald John Green has the mustache. Other John Green is clean shaven. Anyway, that's the end of the game. Evie, best wishes on your career, and keep making music. And everybody else, look how classy I am with that handshake. Oh, I impress myself. Thanks for watching. Best wishes.